version 2.27 is out, with major changes applied to how this entire framework operates. In this short video, I'm gonna walk you through how you can backtest and visualize your trading strategies in a web browser without all the technical details involved in the framework. With this new version, which you can find the full documentation to StrategyTester5.com, you are only required to write 3 lines of code. The first thing you need to do is import from the StrategyTester5 module. You go to the submodule called MetaTrader5, and from there you want to import the virtual MetaTrader5 class from the API submodule. Then after initializing the MetaTrader5 platform, you have to assign the parent MetaTrader5 object. In this case is the MT5 object. You have to assign it to a variable called virtual MT5. Now this variable is passed to a virtual MetaTrader5 class. This way this so-called virtual MetaTrader5 can inherit some of the critical details from the parent MetaTrader5 object. To understand this in detail, let's see a Python code. So I have this trading robot, which is discussed in a separate video found at the top and linked down in the description below. Import the MetaTrader5 object as parent_MT5. Then after initializing the parent or the original MetaTrader5, you have to assign it to the virtual MetaTrader5 object. So after an assignment, you obtain the variable called virtual_MT5. The virtual MT5 object is now the simulated MetaTrader5 instance. This is the one that we'll use for backtesting and optimization purposes only. Meanwhile, the parent MT5 is the original one, so this should be used whenever you want to send trading requests directly to the MetaTrader5 desktop application, meaning during live trading action. Now, I highly recommend that you set your script to accept the arguments. For example, if you code Python to run main.py, then you pass --backtesting. This way, when the script detects that a user has passed this specific keyword, it is supposed to run the script in backtesting mode. You can do the same for optimization by passing --optimization, and when you don't pass anything, this script should run this trading bot in the live account. So this check is very crucial to ensure that you end up with a single script file that does everything. So after getting the virtual MetaTrader5 object, I assigned it to a new variable called MT5. Now this is crucial because later on I check if a user has either passed backtesting or optimization in the script arguments I just told you about. We want to use the simulated instance. Since this simulated MetaTrader5 object has similar methods and constants as the original MetaTrader5 API, you can just use this MT5 object throughout the entirety of your code, just like you would when creating your regular Python-based MetaTrader5 trading bot. Then finally, after you've done implementing your strategy code, call a single function called run_backtesting. And this is imported from the StrategyTester5 module in a submodule called tester. From there, you import the function called run_backtesting. This is the main function to call when you are trying to backtest your trading system. Call this run_backtesting function. You give it the function you want to backtest or the function with all your strategy code. It expects tester configs, the tester configuration dictionary. It also expects the virtual_MetaTrader5, which is the simulated MetaTrader5 instance. Again, it's important that you explicitly check if the backtesting argument has been passed by the user. We pass the virtual MT5 as the MT5 object, which is decided if the user has selected the backtesting mode. This is a new term called dashboard_FPS. This controls how often the dashboard is updated, which we'll see in a moment. Now, if the user doesn't pass anything, the strategy function will be called in real time. This is what we essentially call live trading. Now finally, let's try and backtest this trading bot. Press enter. Now notice this time it opens a web browser, and this is a huge update from this version 2.27. So it's gonna process all the data, and once backtesting has started, you will see dashboard updating in real time, displaying the trades, balance and equity curve. Let's give it a few seconds for the backtesting progress to take place. Great. Now, after the backtesting progress is complete, you should see a dashboard update on the same browser. And as you can see here, we have a similar backtesting report as the previous versions. This time it just got better with these user interface upgrades. Everything is just like in MetaTrader5 backtesting report. We also have the position holding information. Notice we no longer have positions and orders information in the same backtesting report. So if you want to see all your trades and deals history, you can go to the same directory where your script is located. From there, you should see a new folder created called Trades History by default. From there, the deal CSV contains the history about deals similar to that of the MetaTrader5 platform. The orders CSV has information about the orders. Now, for professional users of this particular framework, things just got better with MetaTrader5 visualization. Open the command prompt, and from there, do the same thing by calling Python to run breakout multi.py with the argument backtesting. Press enter. And this should open the MetaTrader5 platform, ready to simulate your trades from the MetaTrader5 terminal. So I'm gonna speed up the process. You should be able to see a similar outcome to that obtained using custom MetaTrader5 platform simulation. It looks similar to the one we have in the MetaTrader5 platform. And you can see the backtest outcome. And that's it. See you in the next one.